Well,
I'll just move forward. I want to be on the screen.
hello and welcome to Lockdown 3 quiz number 2. We have 7 people on the stream already. Sorry for keeping you waiting. We have 3 minutes to go before the quiz goes live. We've already got 9 people raring to go. The quiz code you need, if you need it, is 646827. That's 646827. I'll type that in the comments in case you can't hear me or you don't want to listen to me.
Just hello.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you doing? Won't be able to talk in this chat during the quiz. I'm only on my phone. That's okay. No problem. We've got 12 on the quiz already. Still 3 minutes to go.
Go careful on that.
Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah, I'm on the cider tonight, so this could get fruity.
Yeah. The bright light.
No, take it off. Take it off.
Take it off.
Hello, Justina. How are you? Family are all good. We're all good. In these strange, weird times, we are all good. I'm wearing my 90s Sergio Tacchini top tonight. I'm pretty cool like that. We've already got more than last week. Come on. Hello, Hermans. Hello, Paul. Well done on the scavenger hunt. You literally have everything on the table next to you. It's very strange. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes left. 16 already queued up, ready to go. 12 on the stream. Massive numbers. Let's do this.
The elephant is sharp.
We're all right. We're not too bad.
Oh, they're at home this week, so that's good.
Hi, Helen. How are you? 19 on the quiz. Let's break the 20. Let's break the 20. Quiz time. Hello, Dan. You're not Vic's not stuck in traffic this week. Excellent. 21 on the quiz. We might. Or 22 on the quiz. Where are they all coming from this week? Thank you so much. So if you're just joining the stream, which I can see a few of you are, the quiz code is 646827. Now, do you mind taking over for 1 minute?
Oh.
Do you not want to?
No.
Okay, best hold the wee in then.
Go on quick then if you're going for a wee.
Oh, well, sorry. It won't start because
Adam,
it's
come and
on a
talk.
manual start, you see.
Adam, just come and say hello to everybody. Prove that you're still
Just having a pre-quiz wee.
Pre-quiz wee.
You should have gone earlier. I mean, you did say.
I did say. So Adam's just going to say hello. Oh, hello. Hello, Paul. See, one child still alive. The other 2 are upstairs taking part in the quiz.
Are they?
Ryan and Charlotte are doing the quiz upstairs. So hello, Charlotte. Hello, Ryan.
If they're watching, probably. Well, probably not actually.
Paul says hello.
Hello, Paul. What's that?
Paul from Skigness.
Paul.
IT Paul from work.
Oh, is that the scavenger hunt?
Yes.
Yes, that was that one, wasn't
The
it?
king of scavenger hunt.
Well done.
We've got 25 users.
Oh. Is that normally high?
That's higher than last week.
Higher than last week?
Almost twice as many as last week.
Wait, twice as many?
Almost. I think he only had like 13. Almost twice as many. Oh, hi, Bernie. Hello. Oh, hello, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Christine's involved. How many have we got?
25.
25!
He's squeezing up.
Yeah.
You go back.
Just go back. Well, your phone's down the side of the sofa.
That's where he puts it safe.
Why?
Safety in
Because, one day it'll get right down the back side of the sofa and never to be found again.
Okay.
Oh, Frankel's here.
Hi, Frankel.
It best be twice as good.
18 on the stream, 25 on the quiz. I will give people 1 more minute to join, and then we are going.
Is that twice as good as last time you did it? Or twice as good as last week?
What's that? Nearly twice as many numbers, yeah. Smashed it. Amazing.
No, Frankel's comment.
Oh, this done it a bit. Oh, I see, yes. 19 on the stream. We are so viral.
Answer the question, right?
Okay, what is the prize? The prize is respect. And that's all you need. Okay, let's get going. Latecomers, be done. All right, here we go. First round is, if I remember rightly... No, I can't remember. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. Which social media app was originally launched as Peekaboo? Is it Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, or Tinder? Yes. So this is the technology round.
First round.
Yeah,
I like how you
first
keep
round.
angling it so you can't see me.
Well, you didn't want to.
No.
Why do you want me to do
No,
this?
no.
No. Never happy, are they?
Women.
Wives. And yeah, so the answer is Snapchat, of course. Hence Peekaboo, I guess. I thought that was quite clever.
Females.
Females, yeah. So next question. For 3 nights, my wife has woken up saying she dreamt she was Minnie Mouse. Is that too long to be suffering with Disney spells? Oh, right. Let's go. Question 2. Which TV service was advertised by Johnny Vegas and a knitted monkey? Is it Sky on digital, Now TV, or ITV Digital? I think, yes, I've had all of these in my home at one point or another. On digital and ITV Digital, total flops. Awful TV services. Richard looks like the poor Liam Gallagher. Get in. Sergio Tacchini. And it's ITV Digital as a third of you got. Well done.
Oh, it's changing, continues changing.
Always changing. Love it. So I went on holiday to Spain and had my designer's Swiss watch stolen. Adios, Omega. Next one, Paul, please. Which country has the internet code .gr? So we have .co.uk, which has .gr. Is it Greenland, Georgia, Greece, or Germany? So which has the internet code .gr? I'll tell you what I'm drinking after this, because that's all you're here for, really, isn't it? What I'm drinking. So next question coming up. The answer to that one, however, is... I think 25 seconds is too long to answer, really. It's Greece. It's 56% of you got exactly right. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking a Henry Weston's vintage cider. That's right. I'm on the cider tonight. That we are here for the drink report. Thank you, Dan. Yes. So yeah, just cider tonight. Could get messy. Okay. In which decade did cameras first become available? Now, this is more of a broad. Your first become available on the market on mobile phones. Was it the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, or the 1980s? Now, I checked this because I didn't think it was right, but I did check it. You could probably get it earlier, but when could you go out and purchase it as a consumer?
I have to shut the door.
I can't reach. Yeah, I can't.
It's the 2000s. It's actually 2002 when the first phone went for sale for everyone. And 52% of that got that right. I seem to remember getting my first camera phone when I was at uni in 2004. So there you go. Which 2014 app had 50 million downloads shortly after launch, but was withdrawn days later? Is it Flappy Bird, Crossy Road, Raid Shadow Legends, or Pokemon Go? Don't ever let Paul Young leave a hat at your house. He'll try and claim your property. Oh dear. Put the link on. Next question coming up. Flappy Bird, as 66.7% of you got right. We have people struggling to log on tonight. Obviously, the amount of numbers we've got. Raid isn't best game out there. Well, I've never played it, so I really haven't got any interest in it.
I really doubt that, unless you're an actual big YouTuber getting a.
Next question. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader is a sequel to which book? Is it The Horse and His Boy, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, Return to Narnia, or The Silver Chair? So, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader is a sequel to which book?
They are reading that as guided reading this week.
Oh, yeah. So this is the children's literature round, which I'm really excited about. It's The Prince Caspian, Return to Narnia, as 40% if you got correct.
Or as Charlotte called it, The Witch, the Wardrobe and the Lion.
The Witch, the Wardrobe and the Lion, Charlotte's one, yeah. The Horse and the Boy is my favourite. That sounds boring, doesn't it? Okay, next, I'm sure it's very good, but ignore me. What number does Thomas the Tank Engine have written on his side? Is it 1, 3, 5, or 7? Okay, so what number does Thomas the Tank Engine have written on his side? Is it 1, 3, 5, or 7? You tell me. See? Questions for all ages tonight. And the answer is 1, as 28% if you got.
Is that Mr. P?
It will be, yeah. I'm about to announce the top 5 in 3 questions' time, so get excited. And Paul's just telling me he bought a second-hand deck of cards from a casino in Brum, but after 4 weeks they hadn't arrived. When I asked for an update, they said they were still dealing with my order.
Question.
What series of books were the most loaned out from public libraries in 2000 to 2010? Is it Harry Potter, Tracy Beaker, Lord of the Rings, or The Demon Headmaster? I love The Demon Headmaster. More my era, really, so that's probably told you what it isn't. Yeah, I've seen that. I'll send you the link to play Raid. Thanks, Adam. Love it, says Helen. Don't know what she loves. Oh, the joke. I get it. It's Tracy Beaker. Yeah, it is. I checked that 3 times. The most loaned out from public libraries was Tracy Beaker, as I believe 3 of you got correct. I'd assume that most people bought the Harry Potter books because they're quite long and loaned out Tracy Beaker because there's so many of them. That's all I can assume. Which book set during World War II sees William evacuated to live with Tom Oakley? Is it The Famous Five? Is it just William? Is it The Railway Children? Or is it Goodnight, Mr. Tom? I've just been diagnosed with gammon flu. I did have swine flu, but they cured me.
Which one did you read?
I'm pretty sure it's the correct one.
Oh.
That's okay. So which book was it? It was Goodnight, Mr. Tom,
Yes,
as
I read
half
that.
of you got right. The clue is in the question, isn't it? But the Railway Children, they were evacuated too. Yeah, and just William's in the question too. The Famous Five, one person put. Okay. Next question coming up, question 10. At the end of the children's literature round, which I've really enjoyed, I'm not going to lie. Ant Spiker and Ant Sponge are characters from which Roald Dahl book? Is it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach, The Witches, or The Twits? So yes, which of these are characters from a Roald Dahl book? So Ant Spiker and Ant Sponge, what book were they from? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach, The Witches, or The Twits?
He's got on.
It is James and the Giant Peach, as 57% of you got. Here we go. Top 5. In 5th, the Brutons. In 4th, the Spilsby Herdmans with 2 Zs. In 3rd is Arguments Yard. In 2nd is Hannah S. And in 1st, tied first, is Belushi. Wow. New names and old names. Which are the 3 official languages of Belgium? Is it English, Dutch, Italian, French, or German? So on this one, you need 3 answers, and this is where you win the big points, people. So which of these are the 3 official languages of Belgium? Is it English, Dutch, Italian, French, or German? Get your answers in quick or slow if you want. It is Dutch, French, and German, not English. That's okay. Maybe some people do speak obviously English in Belgium, but it's not an official language. I'm just touching my chin. If you're having problems with hot breath on cold windows, you may be entitled to condensation. Which 3 colours? It's another 3 one. Feature on the Hungarian flag. Is it red, white, green, blue, or yellow? Red, white, green, blue, or yellow? Won't be able to say that for a few more of these. So which 3 colours feature on the Hungarian flag? Red, white, green, blue, or yellow? Oh,
Some
that's
names
so good.
I don't know really else.
So good. Okay, it is red, white, and green. Yeah, 26 on the quiz tonight. That's the 3rd highest ever. Thank you. I think our highest ever was 31 for the final quiz in July. What happened? Final quiz, July. Then we had the final quiz in December. Still here. Okay, which river flows through Prague? Is it the River Rhine, the River Baronka, the River Vitava, or the River Nile? So this is the Europe round. I didn't say that, did it? This is the Europe round. But if you've been watching my illuminating Facebook Live videos all week, you'd already know that. Which river flows through Prague?
Adam
Is it the
just
River
said he's been
Rhine,
there.
the River Baronka,
No, I say I
the
would
River
have been there.
Batava,
Oh.
or the River Nile?
You would have been there.
Yes.
Oh yes, yeah.
It is the River Batava. And we have an equal leader again and a very tight leaderboard. Loving it.
COVID
Okay,
stopped
question 14 coming up
Yes.
in the Europe round. Mum loves this round.
you.
Wow.
She's not in the top 5. So where
Not in
is
the top
she?
5. Where is she? In which capital city would you find the Schönbrunn Palace? Is it Budapest, Vienna, Stockholm, or Berlin?
Frankel was fast on my finger there.
He knows. Obviously, he knows. He knows his stuff.
Very good there.
In which capital city would you find the Schönbrunn Palace? Is it Budapest, Vienna, Stockholm, or Berlin? You tell me. Okay, question answers flying in. Loving it. It is Vienna, as nearly half, well, over half of you got exactly right. And first and second still very tight. Third and fourth changing places, and fifth he's still there. I'm totally guessing because I'm working. That's Frank. Frankel actually is from Texas. He runs his own firm there, and he's playing this at the same time. What a guy! Le Bourget Airport lies 7 miles northwest of which French city? Is it Calais? Is it Paris? Is it Lyon? Or is it Nice?
Yeah, press stop.
Paul says he's just had his Christmas lunch. These slow cookers are rubbish. That is probably my favourite one you've ever told, Paul. Simple and effective. Le Bourget Airport is 7 miles north of Paris. It's the most obvious answer, and probably why you didn't choose it. So that's why only 3 of you got that right.
I'm a little worried about the people who choose that.
8% said Calais. I'm pretty sure northwest of Calais is the sea. But never mind. Yeah, never mind. I'm not here to judge. Right, next. Marina 4. So here we go into the science round. Mariner 4, or Marina 4, as I originally said, was the first spacecraft to fly by which planet? Is it Mars, Saturn, Venus, or Mercury? So I should have said in my Facebook videos, these are more space themed, but it's still a science round because it's not all space. But Marina 4 or Mariner 4, however you want to say it, it was the first spacecraft to fly by which planet? Mars, Saturn, Venus, or Mercury? It is Mars, as 42% of you said, and 42% of you were bang on.
I just saw somebody whiz past. Tim Thrasher.
Yes, I know. My window cleaner passed away recently. Just made contact with him using the squeegee board. What does a selenologist study? Is it gravity, Jupiter's rings, the sun, or the moon? Okay, so what does a selenologist study? Is it gravity, Jupiter's rings, the sun, or the moon? Now, I ran this science quiz past my teenage son who's doing physics for A-level. He got 1 out of 5. Will you be cleverer than him? Let's see. So what does a selenologist study? Is it gravity, Jupiter's rings, the sun, or the moon? And the answer is the moon, as I believe, based on percentages and the number of people doing it, 3 of you got right. I think that's right. Yeah, 3. Yeah, so hard questions here today. Most of you said Jupiter's rings. I don't know how long it would take to study Jupiter's rings. I mean, you've seen one ring, seen them all. Okay.
All the gas and the rocks.
Gas and rocks, yes, gas and rocks. Which scientist said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. All right. Is it George Stephenson, Charles Darwin, Albert Einstein, or Stephen Hawking? So which scientist said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving? George Stephenson, Charles Darwin, Albert Einstein, or Stephen Hawking? You tell me. I love that quote. I'm going to use that quote.
Surely not.
And it's Albert Einstein. It's 61% of you said. Next question coming up. How would Stephen Hawking... That's very rude, Adam, and I'm not going to say what you just put. Anyway, next question coming up. Atlas is a moon of which planet? Is it Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, or Uranus? Is it Uranus? Is it Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, or Uranus? You tell us.
It's not a clue. You just like saying it.
I just like saying Uranus. Yeah, it isn't Uranus, by the way. But so is it a moon of Neptune, Saturn, or Jupiter?
Or
I just wanted to put Uranus so I could say it over and over again. It is Saturn, as
Mercury.
42% of you got correct. Atlas is a moon of Saturn. And we are nearing the end of the science round, and we have a slight runaway leader. But there's still time for people to catch up, especially as it's so tight from second to fifth. What is the science of defining and naming groups of organisms? Is it taxonomy, biology, taxidermy, or nanophysics? Is it taxonomy, biology, taxidermy, or nanophysics? 17 on the stream. Let me know who's watching, because I only know about 3 people who are watching so far. So keep whacking in the comments. What's the science of defining and naming groups of organisms? Taxonomy, biology. It is taxonomy, as 42% of you said. Well done. 46% said biology. You're wrong. Taxidermy, no. And nanophysics, of course, no. So let's do the top 5 quickly. In 5th is Richard Sherwood. In 4th is Arguments Yard. In 3rd is Grey Dog. In 2nd is Hannah S. And in 1st, runaway leader at the moment is Belushi. Okay, it's the film round. Who played Burbank, in the Truman Show? Is it Noah Emmerich, Ed Harris, Jim Carrey, or Bill Pullman? At least 3 of the 4 were actually in the Truman Show. But who played Truman Burbank in the Truman Show? Noah Emmerich, Ed Harris, Jim Carrey, or Bill Pullman? And the answer is it's Jim Carrey, as the majority of you got right. 84% of you got that right. Elliot Grundy is watching. Paul says, I just blocked someone on Facebook for correcting my grammar and it fielded great. Oh dear, oh dear. Next question coming up. Which film starred Brad Pitt as an Irish boxer called Mickey O'Neill? Is it The Gentleman? Is it Snatch? Is it Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? Or is it Revolver? Okay, so which film starred Brad Pitt? They're all directed by the same guy. Same guy. Indeed, it was Guy Ritchie.
No more cider for you.
Guy Ritchie directed all 4 of them. But which of his films starred Brad Pitt as an Irish boxer called Mickey O'Neill? It is Snatch. Of course, it's Snatch, as 68% of you said. And 68% of you were right. We have 20 on the stream now. We are hitting big numbers. Big numbers. Okay, next question. Julian Thrasher is loving the quiz. Thank you, Julian. They were gypsy. Who did Richard Gere portray in the 1995 film First Night? Is it King Arthur, Richard the Lionheart, Merlin, or Sir Lancelot? Thank you, Julian. Yeah, Snatch is an amazing film. Brilliant film. I don't know if I prefer that or Lock, Stock. I just have to flip a coin usually with what I want to watch. But yeah, I don't know which I prefer actually. But yeah, it's both brilliant films. Yeah, that's the. Okay, so who did Richard Gere portray in First Night? I love First Night. It's cheesy, love it, and it was Sir Lancelot. Of course, it was Sir Lancelot. I believe he had an affair with Guinevere in it. It's fantastic. Okay, so Richard Gere, he was sexy back then, wasn't he? I've confused. If no man is an island, then what's the Isle of Man? Very good, Paul. Okay, who shared driving duties on a booby-trapped bus in a 1995 film with Sandra Bullock? You don't get the title because then it would be too easy. Is it Keanu Reeves? Is it Ed Harris? Is it Jack Nicholson? Or is it Dennis Hopper? What a film this is. Don't watch the sequel unless you're me, because I quite like the sequel. I believe it has who's the chap in it? Oh, come on. The Green Goblin from Spider-Man. Willem Dafoe, he puts leeches on his body. It's all right. Keanu Reeves shared driving duties on a booby-trapped bus. Not Ed Harris. Jack Nicholson, no. That'd have been quite good. Jack and Sandra. Yeah, I quite like the idea of that, but it wasn't. No, it was Keanu Reeves. Dennis Hopper was the villain in it, I believe, if I remember rightly. Which 1986 film during the Vietnam War won the Best Picture Oscar? Good Morning Vietnam, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, or Apocalypse Now? All Vietnam-based films, but which one won the Oscar? I like Speed 2. Yeah, Speed 2, Cruise Control. Yeah.
Cruise Control.
Only a 3.
No, there's no 3.
Oh,
At the end, the ship plows into that town. Brilliant. Milk is good, but it could be butter, says Julian Thrasher. Very good. We have a joke contest going on. Wow. It is Platoon. Who cares about this quiz? Let's get back on with these jokes. Platoon, as 32% of you said, and it is so tight at the top of the leaderboard, I can't cope. Christmas cheese, I've still tons of it.
Stilton.
What took place in Manchester that you've lost to Julian there, Paul? What took place in Manchester in 2002 from July the 25th to August the 4th? Is it the European Athletics Championships? Is it World Athletics Championships? Is it the Commonwealth Games? Or was it the Olympics? So this is the sport round. We are halfway through the quiz. And I could say anyone in the top 5 still could win this. We need a drink, Sarah.
You don't. You can't speak.
It's the Commonwealth Games, as 4/5 of you said. Still got that maths. I tripped over my wife's bra. It was a booby trap, says Julian Thrasher. This is what I'm loving this. Local fire brigade holding a charity 70s disco. Dress code, blazer and flares. Oh. Do the Florida Marlins play basketball, baseball, American football, or ice hockey? Yeah. Do the Florida Marlins play basketball, baseball, American football, or ice hockey? Vic, who is watching tonight with her boyfriend Dan, I've got most of these questions from that book you bought me, so thank you very much.
Well done.
And to Graham as well, who gave me some books as well. So, Vic, if you'd really spotted up on that book, you'd be flying now. It's baseball, as 40% of you said. What do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. Oh, dear, that is awful.
They fast.
I can't even. Paul, jeez. Okay, next question coming up. What name is given to the middle of a target in a game of curling? Is it the goal? Is it the bullseye? Is it the red ring? Or is it the house? Okay, so what that middle of a target in a game of curling, is it a goal, bullseye, red ring, or house? And I will give you a quick rundown on the top 5. So this quiz is flying tonight. We got numbers. We got 20 on the stream. One of my favorites so far. I'm loving this quiz. It is the house, as 60% of you said. Adam Frank was laughing at red ring. Child, what do you call a dog that does magic? Labracadabrador.
We've gone down to a 6%.
Oh, okay. You missed that joke, didn't you? What do you call a dog that does magic? Labracadabrador.
Absolutely.
In which stadium do the Ashes permanently reside? Is it Lord's, Old Trafford Cricket Ground, Headingley, or the Oval? Paul from Scaveness says he was useless at school. He failed my maths exam so many times I can't count. Oh, we're on to Rattler now. Another Cornish cider, but 6% compared to what was that last one?
6.5.
6.5. Luminec. We have 1 like. Thank you for the person who's liked the stream.
I won't do that.
Lords, as 68% of you said, is where that little urn resides, and it always resides there. You'll often see at the end of the Ashes, whoever wins the Ashes will hold it up in the air, but the
Open it up
actual
in the-
real Ashes reside at Lords always. So win or lose, England always regain the real Ashes. Okay, regain or retain. What does a red flag signify in a Formula One race?
I'll open it up.
Is it the final lap? Is it the race to be stopped? Is it no overtaking? Or is it safety car? We have 2 likes on the stream. Okay, so what does a red flag signify in a Formula One race? Is it it's the final lap? Is it the race has been stopped? No overtaking? Or is there a safety car? The race has been stopped. There's a red flag, and 76% of you do that. Okay, here we go with the top 5. Richard Sherwood still propping up the top 5 in 5th. The Bruton slowly climbing up in 4th. Grey Dog in 3rd. Hannah S in 2nd, and Belushi, but just in 1st. Here we go. Which Harry Potter film? Is that Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone? Is that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Or is that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2? So, know your Harry Potter films. You're going to be fine on this one. Because I've made them quite obvious. So, no, we're only 1.5 so far.
Sure.
Well, I've watched them many times. But yeah, we're just doing a marathon of them at the moment. I excuse myself by saying Charlotte loves them, but I just want to watch them again. That's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That's when he goes down into the cellar to get said Philosopher's Stone, and that is Fluffy, I believe, or something like that. I taught a wolf meditate. Now he's a werewolf. Very good, Julian. You're on fire. Which Harry Potter film? Is that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, or Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? Now, this is when they had a winter ball, and the lead singer of Pulp was actually in the band for the winter ball. Now, this is because they had two. No,
Is it
Pulp.
Jarvis?
Jarvis Coffey, yeah. So, which Harry Potter film is that? Is it Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, or the Order of the Phoenix? It is the Goblet of Fire, as 79% if you got right. And no surprise to see that Vic and Dan are there in 5th. Big fans of the Harry Potter. Can we have some more likes on the stream, please?
Sorry,
Every
thanks.
like you give me is like a virtual thumbs up in a way.
Britain's a loving Harry Potter.
A virtual hug.
Which Harry Potter film? Is that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1? Is that Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? Or is that Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? I believe this is where he's
Patronus.
Patronus. Yes, the Patronus spell. Yes, that's where he. Very good, Sarah. You know,
Pay too much attention.
pay far too much. I've got 4 likes on the stream. 4 of you have given me a virtual hug. Okay, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, as 66% of you said, and it's getting very tight at the top. So we can't hug each other at the moment, but every thumbs up you give me, you're literally giving me a hug. So that's great. I love my local shops. In fact, they're right up my street. Which Harry Potter film? Is that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1? Is that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2? Or is that Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? We've had a complaint. Oh dear. Terrible round. Never seen any or read any of the books. Can we have a Sly Stallone round next week?
Oh, maybe.
Erdman, you're talking my language.
This is the
What about
camping
an
one.
80s action hero round? That sounds better. More broad. We'll get Arnie involved, get Sly involved, get Seagal involved. It's going to blow our
That could
minds.
go on forever.
It could. It is about now. I didn't check this, but I'm pretty sure it's Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1 because that's the one where they go around that tent and they don't do anything. And that is a shot of them not doing anything as they do nothing for 2 hours in that film. I have got 5. Which Harry Potter film? Is that Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, or is that Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? So here we go. Hermans have asked, the Spilsby Hermans with a Z, have asked, has Charlotte been expelled? She is upstairs because she is having a sleepover in her brother's room. Yeah, because we can't have a sleepover anywhere else at the moment. So she's just moved rooms and she's calling it a sleepover. I suppose that's fine. It's the Order of the Phoenix. So well done.
So
2
what
points
17-year-old
separate
means?
first and second. Wow. The rest are falling back. You need to pick it up. I asked in Asda if they had an Arctic role when a passing film director immediately cast me as Captain Scott. Oh, right. So we have 5 virtual hugs. That's what I'm talking about. In which city is Hollyoaks set? Leeds, Chester, Manchester, or Preston? This is the soaps round. This is just for my mum because she watches that rubbish. Which city is Hollyoaks set? 6 virtual hugs. That means 20 people watching the stream, at least 6 want to hug me. That's good. I'll take those odds. So in which city is Hollyoaks set? Is it Leeds, Chester, Manchester, or Preston? I don't do much cider. And it is Chester, as 70% of you said.
It's tight at the top.
It is very. Oh my goodness. 7 people want to hug me. Excellent. 13 people can't stand me. And that's okay, I guess. Okay. What was the name of the team in the Sky footballing soap Dream Team? Is it Harchester United, Hounslow Harriers, Earls Park FC, or is it the Renford Rejects? The Zimbabwean cyclist put new wheels on his bike. He rode easier.
Zimbabwe. Rhodesia.
Rhodesia.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah, I get it now. Okay, it's Harchester United, as 58% of you said. Hounslow Harriers, I can't remember what they were all from TV shows. Earls Park FC was Footballers' Wives. Renford Rejects was on Nickelodeon. The Hounslow Harriers.
You told me. Bend it like Beckham.
Bend It Like Beckham. Team in Bend It Like Beckham. What did 50 Cent do when he got hungry? 58. Who created ER and went on to write Jurassic Park? Is it John Grisham? Is it Tom Clancy? Is it Michael Crichton? Or is it Stephen King? So who wrote Jurassic Park, one of my favourite films? Obviously directed by Steven Spielberg, but he also, before that, created by E.R. Something I've never watched, and something I think I probably should have watched back in the day, but too late now. Michael Crichton, as 78% of you said, and 78% of you are bang on. Just completed my doctorate in salad production. I now have lettuce after my name. We have a joint leader. That's all I'm saying. We have a joint leader. I think we've also had 3 people drop out, which is a real shame. Which soap celebrated its 1000th episode in June 1990? Is it Brookside, EastEnders, Coronation Street, or Emmerdale? So which soap celebrated its 1000th episode in June 1990? Just having a little sip. Sorry for the hand. Oh, that's better. That is much better. Okay, so which soap celebrated its 1000th episode in June 1990? It was Emmerdale, as one person said. Well done, that one person. Congratulations. Maybe you could argue that it used to be Emmerdale Farm, and now it's called Emmerdale, so I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. It's Emmerdale, and one person got it right. So well done to that one person. Okay, next question coming up. Which future Spice Girl played a mugger in EastEnders? Is it Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Ginger Spice, Posh Spice, or Scary Spice? Who knows that? No one knows that. What a ridiculous question. But which future Spice Girl played a mugger in EastEnders? Is it Sporty Spice, Baby Spice, Ginger Spice, Posh Spice, or Scary Spice? And the answer is Baby Spice at 20% of you said. Okay, so
No change at the top.
after the 40th question, we have in 5th the Herdmans without a Z. We've got 4th the Brutons, the 3rd Grey Dog, 2nd is Hannah. Equal first, I should say, was Belushi. It could go anywhere. And here we go into the Sweetie round. Nugget and Honeycomb are versions of which operating system? Is it Linux, Windows, Android, or Apple?
Is it sweet or is it technology?
It's a sweet. It's like a melting pot, isn't it? Nugget and Honeycomb are versions of which operating system? Linux, Windows, Android, or Apple? And the answer is Android, as 54% if you've got. And people are catching the leaders up. Linux, as 37% said Linux. Interesting. It's not Linux. A big fight broke out last night at the local petrol station. 23 people got arrested in total. Okay, next question. What flavour was a Pink Panther chocolate bar? Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, or watermelon? So a Pink Panther chocolate bar. Never heard of it myself. Comment below if you've had one before. But what flavour was it? Just completed my... I've said that one before, haven't I? I've recently upgraded from a single bed to a king size. Now I have more bedroom, but less bedroom. Very good. So what flavour was the Pink Panther chocolate bar? It was strawberry, as 41% of you said. And 41% of you were bang on. Okay. It's getting very tight at the top. I'll give you a top 5 as we go into potluck, because potluck is anyone's game, let's be honest. But it's getting tighter. Here we go. Which doctor introduced jelly babies as Doctor Who's favourite snack? Is it David Tennant, Tom Baker, Matt Smith, or Peter Capaldi? Was it David Tennant, Tom Baker, Matt Smith, or Peter Capaldi introduced jelly babies as Doctor Who's favourite snack? So which one was it? You tell me. And the answer is Tom Baker, as 37% of you got bang on. Yeah, it was a bit of a finger in the air jobby, that, wasn't it? But 37% of you said Tom Baker, and 37% of you were exactly right. We could have someone creeping into second here. Wow, it's getting exciting. That's all I'm saying. What form of medicinal sweet shares its name with a type of diamond shape? Is it a locket, a hall soother, a strepsil, or a lozenge? So what type of medicinal sweet shares its name with a type of diamond shape? Locket, hall soother, strepsil, or lozenge? This has been one of my favourite quizzes. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it might be this stuff. This stuff's brilliant. Why do I drink that horrible ale? It's a lozenge, as 66% of you said. Surprisingly, the top two, as it stands, both didn't say that. Maybe went for a locket, but a lozenge is a diamond, isn't it? Paul is stepping up his joke game. He wanted to write a pun about monorails, but he's stuck for a decent one-liner. In which decade did the Sweet have all their top 20 hits? Is it the 60s, 80s, 70s, or 90s? I'm seeing some very fast fingers going on right here. People are flying in with their answers. They're excited. I'm excited. I couldn't tell you who's going to win. Makes me exciting. I just watched this documentary on the language of frogs. Riveting.
Or even second.
Exactly. The Sweet had most of their top 20 hits in, well, all of theirs, sorry, in the 1970s. And just potluck to go. In fifth is the Herbans. In fourth is Grey Dog. In third is the Brutons. In second is Belushi. And his first-time leader is Hannah. Why did the baker have smelly fingers? Because he needed poo. Which band's fourth studio album was entitled Standing on the Shoulders of Giants? Is it Pulp, Oasis, or Blur? Christine Bulmer says, my teenager years. I guess she's talking about the 70s there. Thank you, Mother. That interesting tidbit. But which band's fourth studio album was entitled Standing on the Shoulders of Giants? Is it Pulp, Oasis, or Blur? It's Oasis, 62% if you knew, and 62% if you were correct. Okay, so going in, 4 questions left, and wow, it's time.
Edge of your seats.
It is edge of the seat stuff. It really is. Runaway leader slightly, but there's still 4 questions to go. Here we go. How many strings does a ukulele have? Is it 5, 3, or 4? So how many strings does a ukulele have? 5, 3, or 4. I'm whispering a bit because I'm that excited.
You got another.
Thank you, son. My wife asked me to go get 6 cans of Sprite from the shop. I realised when I got home that I'd picked 7 up. Oh, Paul, please. Ukulele has 4 strings. Wow. Okay, second, you're in peril. Second's in peril. First, you've almost got it sewn up. You've just got to get one more question right, and you've got it. You've got it. Okay, next question coming up.
Third
Question
could catch
48.
second
Yes.
very easily.
What forms the cube root of 512? Is it 8, 6, or 7?
Oh, that's played into first hand, that one.
No, it has a bit, actually, yeah.
Well, I hope it has. Hope she gets it right.
Yeah, I hope she gets it right, yeah. Okay, what forms the cube root of 512? 8, 6, or 7? Now, I worked this out in my head earlier, so I'm pretty sure I got this right. But what forms the cube root of 512? Is it 8, 6, or 7? It's 8, 68% if you said. And luckily, the top one got it right. Well done. I won't report you on Monday. Okay, 2 questions left. 2 questions left. Still all to play for second and third. First has got it. Congratulations. What forms the staple diet of a badger? What a ridiculous question. Is it grass, worms, or bird eggs? So, does a badger just mess around eating grass? Seems pretty sensible to me. Does it like to eat worms? Or does it like bird eggs?
Random thing.
I love this quiz book pick. It's bang on.
You love that side.
I do. The staple diet of a badger is worms.
Oh, joint second.
So, quickly now. 13 seconds to go. 5th, Tommy Tank. 4th, Grey Dog. 3rd, the Brutons in joint 3rd and 2nd, sorry, are Belushi and the Brutons. And 1st is Hannah. You've got it. But 2nd and 3rd, all to play for. Here we go. Fastest finger first. What's the more common name for magnesium silicate? Is it rust, pepper, or talcum powder? I've done all I can. Haven't purchased a pack of cards, my friend said. I don't fancy playing cards. Let's play golf instead. Have you got any clubs? Right. Ironically, the biggest consumer of turnips in Europe are the Swedes. So I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to look. Don't show me the top 5, Sarah. She's hidden it. The most common name for magnesium silicate is talcum powder, as a whopping 84% of you said there's a gasp from over here. So I don't know what's happened, but I'm excited.
It's all changed.
The more common name for magnesium silicate is talcum powder. And here we go with the top 10. Wow, what a quiz. In 10th, with the Zeds, is Spilsby Hermans. And is that Booker T as your icon? You get an extra point. So you're ninth, joint ninth with Kaz. Well done. So Kaz is ninth. Bernie is 8th. Richard Sherwood, who was top 5 for so long, is in 7th. The Hermans, again, top 5, usually in 6th. Tommy Tank was one of his best showings for a while in 5th. The Grey Dog, well done, Graham, in 4th. 3rd is Belushi. Always fast on the finger, fastest finger first. Only 4 minutes to answer all those questions. But he just missed out by a whisker to the Brutons in 2nd with 195 points. But absolutely smashing it with 218 points is Hannah. First time winner. Oh, 21st for Helen. Oh, Helen. Rebecca, well, you beat
your
Rebecca.
daughter.
You beat your daughter in 24th. Now, as there was only 26 to start, one dropped out and one came back. 24th is almost last, I'm sorry to say. Nowhere near last week's score for Bernie. Well, I can tell that, Bernie, but you're still in 8th. That's still pretty decent, you know. But what a quiz. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Anyone else tell me where they finished? Or, you know, if you're not these top 10, want to tell me where you finished? But well done to Hannah. First time winner. And the Brutons, who have never finished in the top 10. 2nd. Well done, you. And Belushi just last minute. Wow. Graham, best showing, I believe, so far. And Tommy, I think that's one of your best showings for weeks. The Herman's always there, top 10. Elliot Grundy came 11th with 162.
Ooh.
Oh my. Just need to be a bit quicker at it. And you could be in that top 10.
See them fingers.
Helen's already looking forward to next week's quiz. Poor Helen, come on. I know I said I'm doing it. Well, of course I am. Christine Baum was 22nd. I even put a soap round in for her. Rebecca needs to head off. Thank you for watching, Rebecca. Looking forward to next week's. I will see you then. Caroline's pretty happy with 14th. More maths questions. I can't sway it too much because I did do that for a few weeks. I got complaints. And, you know, I don't need complaints from 24 people. 9 virtual hugs. Half of the people watching this stream want to hug me. My worst result up to now says Paul. No Corrie questions says Christine. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, best quiz for a while, I think. That was great.
13th.
Charlotte, a 7-year-old, came 13th. Just to let you know.
No, well, a little bit help of Ryan and Adam.
Don't tell people that. Don't tell people that.
Ryan and Adam.
Yeah, and Daddy,
Just say everybody that you're.
Dan says no wrestling.
I'm
That's
alive.
sad. There she is. Look, she's still here. 18th this
yeah.
week. Never mind. Thanks for
all
the
the
fun.
questions
No
are
problem,
in the
Justina.
Harry
I will
Potter
see you all next week.
Well, I hope
What's
so.
that?
You've watched it 3 times.
Harry Potter ones, they got all right in this house. Well done.
and most of them all me.
Charlotte does have insider information. She still came 13th, worrying. Anne Richings, not quite last, 23rd. Wow, Anne. You're always very quick. I've noticed your name comes up very quick. Just maybe take some time over it next time. We'll get there.
Dad.
Just go for.
Anyway,
if you don't know.
I've got to go because I've got quite a lineup tonight. I have got the festive goggle box to watch. Yeah, that's going to be a bit sad because I have the Christmas trees up and stuff, but I haven't watched it yet. I've also got
Scenic Railway Journeys.
no. I've got Visiting the Lakes with Susan Kamen to watch, and then I'm gonna when I'm slightly falling asleep and I need to pick me up, I'm gonna watch Scenic Railway Journeys. That's my Friday night. So
Haven't you forgotten?
let me know if yours is more exciting. I very much doubt it. Don't drink too much, says Christine. Oh, you can't tell me what to do anymore, Mum.
I've got 2 things, Dad.
What's that?
You could maybe pop somewhere in Jane McDonald's cruising.
I don't know if I get time for Jane McDonald
You've got
tonight.
10 hugs.
10 hugs. 10 hugs. Thank you for those 10 people that wanted to hug me. The 10 people who didn't, that's okay. Some people don't like hugs. Mum says she can still tell me what to do. And you can't. Anyway, I'm going. I'm going before I embarrass myself further. Thank you to all of you for watching this ridiculous quiz. Thank you for taking part. Rock and roll, as Julian Thrasher. Very much. I thought one of the best quizzes yet, Paul.
He's on about your TV lineup.
I know,
Rock and roll.
Julian. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I
very
might
rock and roll.
finish it off with a bit of pimple popper.
Oh, Pimple Popper to finish off. What a show. Oh, and then I'll fall asleep to say yes to the dress.
You've got a good night ahead.
Oh, wicked night ahead. Right, I gotta go. I've really gotta go. I will see you all next week, 8:30. Let me know if 8:30 doesn't work for you as much as 8. Just pop me a message on the Facebook as not. But I think it just makes it a bit more of an evening activity. If you've got time tomorrow, check out Richard Young for his quiz at 9 o'clock. Otherwise, I will see you next week, 8:30, here for another lockdown quiz. I'm here all the way through. See you then.
Hands.
8:30 is better, says Paul. So we'll keep going.